Hey, everybody. I will refresh the chat a few times early on if comments don't show up instantly, because I no longer trust this. Okay, good. Comments are showing up. Hey, Samantha. That's nice. Maybe they fixed their little problem from yesterday. Oh no, they probably didn't. But I'll be optimistic. So, Call of Duty 3. Last time, we only cleared 4 missions. And there are 14. So, unless these missions are a lot shorter, I don't know how far we're gonna get tonight. The goal is to get through mission 9, at minimum. Because then we'd only have 5 more to go. Hey, Nathan. Oh yeah, so after I left last night, guys, after I stopped streaming, I got 2 more of the Forsaken items that I needed. I got the rest of the Reverie Dawn clothing, and I got one of the weapons. So all I have left are 2 of the weapons and Secret Victories. So really, it's just going to be doing the Ascendant Challenge and the other Dreaming City bounties every week, like the weekly stuff. And should be good to go on that, so should be getting that that 100%, or, well, that part of the DLC in about 3 to 4 weeks. Without even a whole lot of heavy playing. So, anyway, enough wasting time. Let's get going. Having vodka tonight. Which is slightly fitting, given that the Russians aren't in this game.
Frank!
Yeah, it's honestly... It kinda is a bit of a hidden gem, like... It's a game that a lot of people have kind of forgotten about. I mean, like we discussed in the first part, none of you guys had ever heard of this, really, or had barely heard of it.
Hey, Sergeant.
And that's probably pretty accurate.
At least until your crappy playing gives away our position.
So we've had a couple of times so far that were questionable,
We are about to take part in a
but I'm not sure there have been any 100% burp outright failures.
Glory is dead. No, wait. We get a choice which one? Show the lieutenant some respect.
So I don't think there have been any full-on failures yet, but we'll see. Hopefully, I mean, you never know. I mean, I'm pretty sure this game has a tank mission. It used to be a staple of these games, so I'm pretty sure this one has a tank mission. But I could be wrong. We'll have to see. But yeah, I'm very glad I got that stuff found, so it's... I still can't believe I got the Ikelos shotgun. Is it coincidence that my upstairs neighbors are moving out, like, today and tomorrow? Probably not. No, they're legitimately moving out. Obviously, they would have scheduled it a while back, but it's fun to joke. Okay, let's see if I actually have to shoot here, because that's a staple of a lot of these areas, is that you don't have to shoot anything. So, we're not going to be shooting. Our gun's jammed here. I'm sorry, British people, but my guns, well, they're not jammed. What's that? Is that a... Oh, that's a brick. I'm not liking what I see here. I don't like this. I wonder if I'm going to have to drop it to recruit. Does this seem... Because I can always do that, because I'm currently playing on regular. So theoretically, I could always drop it down to recruit and try stuff again. Okay, so you didn't have to shoot during that portion, but I don't think we got a checkpoint yet. Hey, Carlos. Nah, Black Ops 3, that ain't happening anytime soon. It's certainly not happening for a challenge run. I'm not about to suffer through that crap. Okay, we start with a Bryn. And nothing. Well, that's fantastic. Hey, Reese. Neighbor's house. Aw, they're having puppies. Aw, that sucks that one of them died, but puppies are the greatest joy in the world. I love puppies, and all dogs for that matter, but especially puppies. Our younger dog is gonna have to get neutered soon. Like, he's getting, I think it's gonna be 2nd or 3rd week of September. He is really not behaving. Like, oh crap. Because there's no sprint in this game. Ugh. Yeah, he's getting neutered in about a month. Because he's really starting to not behave. Like, he's being, like, really, really mean to his older brother. He's biting at him all the time. He's just being, like, not even as playful, but almost, not necessarily malicious, but definitely not as sweet as he... And the funny thing is, when we brought him home the first time, as a puppy, as a little baby, he was the sweetest, calmest, most well-behaved puppy ever. Like, his first day, like his first 24 hours with us, he hardly whined or anything, which puppies usually do when you take them away from their moms. He didn't, like, cry or whine or anything. He didn't really have any real... I mean, he peed a little bit on the floor, but obviously you expect that because he's not exactly trained yet or anything. And he was so lazy the whole time, like he would sleep all the time. So we thought he was going to be so great, so smart and sweet and lazy. Yeah, he played us pretty well. Because he is none of those. Well, he's very sweet. He's very, very sweet. And he's sometimes very lazy. But he is not laid back in the slightest. And also, I don't have a handgun, and I see a lot of enemies. But, oh, I forgot. I have smoke grenades. I can use smoke grenades. Okay, I got hit from behind. Ew, I don't like the way this is going. This is looking like it might be our first straight up F. Or L. Unless... Can I kill my own teammates and make them drop guns? I know that's terrible, but... Oh. Some of the games let you do it. Some of the games will let you do it and get away with it.
You stay here, you're gonna get shot. Through the vineyard. Stick with me.
Oh. Can I go... Oh. Well, this would have been helpful. Let me get a smoke grenade out. If I hadn't gotten hit by the grenade from behind, I might have been okay there. Well, I mean, I'm not dead yet. Okay, we actually got up past it. I don't know, maybe. It's gonna require a bit of luck. But they seem to be moving in. Oh, no, they're actually coming up here. Ah, if I can stay alive, maybe. No! Oh, if I can stay alive, I can do that. That's actually totally doable. This is honestly turning more into a no-shooting playthrough than it is like a handgun-only run. Because I have yet to see a single handgun in the campaign at this point in time. Oh, great, it's giving me the error for when... Wait, what? Okay, that was weird. It's from the dead screen there. Yeah, I'm excited. Hope it's gonna be good. Hopefully, I don't know. Okay, are we really gonna do this? Are we really gonna do this shit? Okay, it's back online. Yep, it's lagging on my screen too, so I don't know. I guess I'm getting throttled again. Guess I'm gonna have to make another Better Business Bureau complaint. Because that's how you get it fixed. It worked the first time. Now it seems to be working again. Water. I am not used to vodka. I have not had vodka in a while. Like, probably over a month. Okay, that seems to have fixed the problem. Let's keep going. I think the next thing I'm going to save up for in the future is going to be a better computer that can stream a little more easily. They're a little bit expensive, but I mean, if I save up for it over time, I can get a decent one, hopefully. It's my computer right now. It's just a laptop. It's not really the best for streaming. Especially on the PS4. Oh, what are they shooting at? Are we getting attacked from behind? What are they doing? Oh, okay, they're blowing up a barrier. At the moment, the only other PS3 game I'm planning on doing is Battlefield 3. Really the only main one that I can think of at the moment. I don't know, I kind of have a weird urge to do the old PS3 Harry Potter games, because there's 3 of them. Not counting the couple of Lego games. I don't know, I kind of have a weird urge to do those. They're not the easiest platinums in the world, they're not the hardest either. But I think it would be a good meme to do those games, because they're... I've never really seen anything about Half-Blood Prince, the game at least. So I don't know if it's any good. I think it's more like the normal, though. I think it's more like the old games. Because I have seen quite a bit of gameplay, or... Oh, no. Oh, okay, that was too close. Why do I keep getting shot? Oh, that time it's actually legitimate. Hey, Simon. Kind of burnt out at trophy hunting from Evil. Yeah, I bet so. Like, just some of those longer games can really burn you out. Yeah, I've got a lot of Lego games left to do. I'd love to do most of them at some point. I don't know, I mean, because I won't ever do, like, Lego Rock Band because that's Lego Rock Band. It's a Rock Band game, not a Lego game. It's just a Rock Band game with Lego characters.
Alright, let's move out! Cover! Find some cover!
Is there... Okay, so we cleared that objective. Car 98K, why not? It's awful. Well, I mean, it's actually not that awful, but...
Infantry in the open! Northwest!
Can't really do too much. Oh, are they friendly? No, they are not. I was hoping maybe they had commandeered it. I mean, I like survival horror, but it's far from one of my favorite genres. At least we got a checkpoint around here, so... Uh-oh. That's death. That is death. Oh, wait, really? Wow, okay then. Because I know that there is... What all do we have? Like... There's like Lego Marvel Superheroes 1 and 2. DC Supervillains. I haven't done those. I haven't done Lego Batman 2. I haven't done Harry Potter years 1 through 4 just because that one's a broken mess. Alright, see you later, Nathan. Thanks for dropping by. They are hitting me through this. So there's that one. Obviously, there's Lego Rock Band, which I already gave my thoughts on. There is Lego, what else is there? There's Lego Star Wars 3, The Clone Wars. I do want to do that one. It's supposedly a little bit harder, and I think it's a little bit rare, too. Like, as a rare platinum. Okay, you know what? Smoke grenade. I gotta remember I got these things, you know? They're actually really good in this game, surprisingly. I'll probably will not make it through here first time. Hide. Jurassic Park technique. If I don't move, they won't see me. Simon, I think the collectibles are in slightly different places this time. Because I could have sworn I tried looking at a guide from the original and the collectibles were in slightly different places. Maybe I'm wrong, but it felt like they were a little bit different. And like I said, I don't know whether or not I'm accurate on that, but it could be a thing. Also, I'm starting to wonder if this game... Oh, he probably planted charges on that. I'm not going to stand near that because he probably put charges on it. Oh, no, he didn't. Are there just not handguns in this game's campaign? Because I'm honestly starting to think that. Oh, well, that would have been on me for standing too close to an explosive barrel. I'm honestly starting to think they aren't in this game, in the campaign. Because we're in the 5th mission, and I have not seen a single one. Which is completely bizarre, because we never start with one, at least not yet. And of course, I mean, I don't remember this game very well, so it is completely possible. But a no-shooting playthrough is... It might end up getting rebranded as a no-shooting playthrough. Oh, you're doing the original. Oh, okay. I thought you were doing the remake. Yeah, the original... I highly recommend following a guide. It makes it go a lot faster for the collectibles, because I had no real knowledge of the original when I did the Platinum run for the original. I had, like, no knowledge of the game whatsoever, so I just really... I needed a guide for it. Because that was my... I'd beaten it once prior, but only once ever on the PS2. Whereas with Destroy All Humans 2, before it came out on the PS4, I'd beaten it to 100% probably 5 or 6 times. And then my Let's Play tied for my best run ever of the game. Because I ended up with, what was it, only 2 deaths. which was my best run, ties for my best run ever. I've never pulled off a no-death run of that game. It's hard, too. It's a hard game to do without dying, because it's just really easy to get screwed by something stupid. It's one of those games. I still can't believe that in the remake of 1, like the actual remake that just came out, I can't believe that they seem to have taken out friendly fire. Unless, oh crap. Maybe friendly fire wasn't a thing in the original. I don't know, because like I said, it's the one I have the least knowledge of, but they took out friendly fire, which is kind of awesome. Like, makes life a million times easier on like 2 or 3 of the missions. I mean, granted, Destroy All Humans 1 was really only hard for the final battle. Really, that final battle is an absurd difficulty spike, but the rest of it's pretty easy. A couple of the optional objectives are pretty tough. And what else? And then the challenges, obviously, but the challenges were not that way in the original. The challenges were completely different. I don't remember exactly what they were, but they were completely different in the original. I don't even know if they were required in the original. Quit with the grenades! This is not World at... Okay, you know what? I say this is not World at War, but I did confirm, officially, that this one was made by Treyarch. So, the grenade spamming makes sense when you think about it that way. Because it was made by Treyarch, and they made World at War. And we all know how World at War was with grenades. It's an Damn it. Stupid grenade. Like I said, it's Treyarch. So it doesn't surprise me, and I don't know if we got checkpoints. And as for 2, I hope they do. But honestly, I don't know, because I don't think either of their remakes this year did that well. At least not commercially. Or critically, I mean. I don't know about commercially, but critically, neither one did well with critics. Because, I mean, Battle for Bikini Bottom, again, I loved. And it also got some pretty ridiculous hate from some major reviewers that said it was too punishing, but we've had our discussions about that, and I don't feel like bringing it up too much. I may die because they didn't shoot him this time. Oh, there we go. So that one got kind of unfairly blasted, and I don't know a single person that didn't like that remake. So we might be good to go on the Nickelodeon games, provided that it's sold fairly well, but I don't really know about Destroy All Humans because that remake was a lot more mixed for reception. From both other people I've talked to that played it and from a lot of the critics, they had it pretty mixed reviews. And granted, the second game, at least to me and to a lot of people, is the best in the franchise. But I mean, I hope so. I really hope so, because the franchise deserves some love. Or maybe at the very least, give us, like, a port of Big Willie Unleashed and Path of the Furon. Especially Path of the Furon, because over here in North America, we never even got it on PS3. It never came out on PS3 over here. It only came out on PS3 in, like, Europe and Australia. It came out on 360 over here, and that was it. Whereas Big Willie Unleashed was a Wii exclusive, which is really weird. I still don't fully understand that one. I mean, it was also, the characters weren't voiced by their normal voice actors either, so it was really more of a spin-off. I don't know if it's considered canon because it has some things about it that would not be canon, based on the story of the Path of the Furon. So it may not be canon. Yeah, I don't blame you. It's a little pricey at the moment. You're gonna play it for longer than Battle for Bikini Bottom. Like, it takes longer to platinum. Not necessarily in a good way, though. but it is a little bit pricey at the moment for a remake. I mean, it's not terrible though. It could be worse. Also, I'm worried that that is explosive. Yep, that is definitely explosive. That is most certainly explosive, and I will not stand near it. Also, game, are handguns existent in this game, in the campaign? Because I know they're in the multiplayer, because I actually looked at the multiplayer a little bit. I know they're there. Where are the weapons that I need? I think this is the end of this mission, though, so we might actually be at the end of 5, which would be nice. I know we got delayed there for a second with the thing crapping out on me, but... Oh, nope, we still got a central building. Man, this is a long campaign. I mean, under these conditions it is, for sure, but this feels like a really, really long campaign. I really want to try, like, right after a checkpoint at some time, shut up alarm, shoot someone in the leg and see if I can get him to drop a weapon. But once again, like, the saving grace of this game that has made this even remotely possible is that your AI is actually good. Like, I'm speechless on that one. They've never been good in any Call of Duty game for the most part. In a lot of the Call of Duty games, they can't even kill anyone. Oh yeah, Tony Hawk, those games coming out. I actually might pick those up because I think I used to play those a bit. I think I did, maybe I did. South Park games, yes, the South Park games are awesome. Absolutely love the South Park games. Definitely worth playing. And they're both easy platinums. That's the best part. Well, I mean, that's a nice part of it, but, I mean, they're really fun. I mean, I like, the first one's better. The first one's shorter, but it's better. Because it has absolutely... The developers did not give a shit when they made it about being inappropriate and raunchy. Like, it is up there with the most inappropriate episodes of the show, and that's a good thing. Because it's just so ridiculous at times that it's awesome. The second one is a little more tame. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, planning charges. Fine. So I'm assuming that there's probably something else after this then. You know, I can barely reach that. Oh, no. Why? I forgot this was a thing. This is... Who signed off on this? I would say, didn't you learn your lesson from Killzone 2? But Killzone 2 came out 4 years after this, so Killzone 2 clearly didn't learn their lesson from this. Okay, I'm just going to assume I didn't kill anyone with that. I'm not going to go back and check. But yeah, but the gameplay's actually... That's the thing, is the gameplay's actually good. Like, the gameplay's actually really good. In both of them. You know what? I'm going to blow up this red barrel. I'm not killing anyone with it, so I'm going to blow it up. Because I don't want to get killed by it. Yeah, I mean, I love the show, so it's a great time. I'm gonna die by grenade, probably. Oh, no. Am I invincible while I do this? If so, then that's the proper way to do it, because even if you have to do it, if you're invincible, well, it's not that big a deal. Okay, well, that may have killed people, but this is required to progress the mission, so... I have a feeling this mission's gonna be a fail just because of that. Because I'm having to do this, and that probably killed someone. I don't know. I might be able to mark, like, every mission so far as questionable. So this could be either a 0% or 100%. Also, how am I supposed to get back there? Okay, I can go around this way. This might actually work. Yeah, it is. I love the South Park games. Absolutely worth playing. I played through the first one a number of times. Like, just for fun or to show other people. I think I, at one point, had a collector's edition of it. Oh, okay, this motion. Yeah, this isn't suggestive at all. What's that even gonna do? Again, though, who thought this was a good idea? That didn't kill anyone. That did not kill anyone. That just blocked their path. That did not actually land on anyone. Okay. I'm not saying it's going to change the outcome, especially if I didn't get a checkpoint. If I didn't get a checkpoint, I'm going to be pissed. That's one thing about this game, veteran harder. It's not like... Well... Yeah, that's about right. Just... why, though? Once again, why? I guess I give them a little bit of a benefit of the doubt because this was a launch title for the PS3. So I guess it's fair to expect it was going to have some issues early on. Jeez. Okay, that didn't look like it... that one doesn't look like it lands on anyone. Just blocks the path so they can't get tanks through. Why? It's just, I forgot that this was even an aspect of so many games until I started playing this one. I remember it in Killzone 2, but that's the only one that I remember it being in. Like, I really don't remember it being in any other games. Except for Killzone 2. If there was a sprint button, that would make this so much better. Seriously, you can't give a sprint button? It'd make life a lot easier. But no, L3 is binoculars. Again, I still don't understand that one. It's weird to think, though, they didn't put a sprint in until the next game. Seems like something... maybe it wasn't as common back then. I'm more just shaking my controller at this point. It's working. Yeah, it doesn't look like it falls on anyone's head, so I think it's okay. And apparently I just went the wrong way last time. By trying to go to the left instead of over to here. My bad, it's like I should have known. Jeez, grenades. There's someone in there. Obviously can't do anything about him. Alright, let's see if it'll let us just defend from in here where there's safety and places to run if grenade lands inside.
What? Ow! 42! German infantry!
Okay, so it looks like it might just be that guy up there, and there's someone behind us over there. I really kind of just want a checkpoint. Oh, they killed him. Yeah, once again, they actually do stuff in this game. It's so... This game is bizarre. It has driving sections for some reason, and motion control sections on the DualShock, yet the AI actually does stuff, and there's no sprint, and sprint's replaced by binoculars? I just don't get it, man. It's so weird. And this is one of the most bizarre Call of Duty games I've ever seen. And I don't remember it being... I mean, it was my first Call of Duty game I played, so of course I wouldn't have known it was bizarre back then. But man...
One grenade! Going in! Lay down suppressive fire!
Okay, now we just have to hold out.
Taking fire!
Now, that might require killing. It's the thing.
I'm empty! Reload! Germans!
But we have 6 smoke grenades at our disposal.
On it! Hit down!
So if I gotta start tossing smokes out...
Infantry! To the northeast! They're throwing smoke!
Oh yeah, if anyone's interested, my class went fine today, as expected. It was... Oh, shut up, alarm. It was extremely easy. I knew it wasn't, like, gonna be difficult. It's just a waste of time. I talked about that a lot yesterday, though. No. No. No, please don't. Why? Why have thou forsaken me? Actually, what if I miss? A grenade almost hits me. That's one thing that happens. Yeah, what happens if I just miss? Oh, it's infinite. Well, you know what? I didn't mean to do that, but let's see what happens if I just wait for a second. Samantha, if you can even find it, it's a little bit expensive. It's not that easy to find. It's like usually 15 bucks, which is a little ridiculous for an old Call of Duty game. You can usually find like a lot of these older ones for like 5 bucks. And there's not a whole lot of copies of them floating around. Not as many as I would have thought. Main problem is, obviously, there's no multiplayer anymore. It's dead, so... Yeah, vodka. I like vodka. And this is, like, the cheapest vodka I've ever found. It's Zemkov vodka. Made in the USA. Bottled by Fairfield Distillery Company... Bardstown, Kentucky. Okay, Kentucky, why don't you stick with making bourbon instead of vodka? Okay, well, looks like the run officially 100% dies here. Because this. Damn, this actually seemed like... It honestly started to seem like it might have been possible. Plant charges. Okay, like I said, at this point, it doesn't even matter, because we already failed the mission, so... I'm gonna say, screw it, and I'm gonna start killing stuff. Because I can. Where is this? Is it a tank, or... Oh, no, it's a guy. to do? Like, oh, go for that tank, you probably mean. Let's hide behind this flaming piece of metal, because that's probably the safest place you can be at. Actually, smoke. We got 6 of them. Might as well use them. There's also someone right here that isn't dead yet. He did it! He planted his charge. In any other game, you'd be the one that has to do this. Oh, hello, tank! Bye-bye, tank. Hope you had a fun trip there. In any other game, it would have stared at you and it would have exploded a second before hitting you. Because that's how games work, cinematically. Can we quit with the frickin' grenade spam? It's getting ridiculous, and we're on the 5th mission. Also, approaching a Tiger tank is one of the dumbest things you could possibly ever do. These things were insane. Like, these were basically a wonder weapon. Tiger tanks were insane. They're like the last Panzer tanks that were made. The highest level Panzers, the Panzer IVs. I want to say there might have been a Panzer V, but I could be wrong on that. Well, I mean, we basically didn't pull these remote charges out of our ass. Why didn't we just use that on the tank instead? Why didn't Collar just use them? Okay, the stream might screw up here for a second because we're in between missions. That's what happened in the last stream.
While the Polish 1st Armored Division guards the
Oh, is this where we get to actually switch over to the Polish?
working in concert. The 4 nations,
Which again was a unique thing because I can't think of any other first-person shooter where you play as the Canadians and the Polish.
and the British.
I mean, you play as the Americans and the British in a lot of Call of Duty games, but the Canadians and the Polish?
Cooperation must be perfect. Like
That is not a common choice. Ooh, now we're the Canadian. Or, actually,
Maybe we go right after Richter and his tanks. We are closest.
close is dangerous.
I think that we're on Poland now.
And supplies.
I can't remember.
supply line.
For that, we rely on the British.
They have that guy's got a more British accent, or not British, Russian accent, so, oh, now we're British.
The Roche, Doyle, and Corporal Keith will take out the perimeter defenses and open the main gate.
Well, that's 5 missions down. I had to get through 4 more tonight at least.
Once the gates open, we'll move in.
That mission took 45
Two sections will
freaking
hold the
minutes.
entrance, while one section destroys anything that looks remotely useful to Jerry.
La section 2 bloquera l'entrée tandis que la section 1 détruira tout ce qui est utile aux Boches.
And Keith, you make damn sure you get yourself past those bloody sentries as quickly as possible.
45 minutes for one mission.
Look after yourself with these onion eaters.
The only other game I can remember that happening is Black Ops 3.
Huh? Good luck to you too, Frenchy.
Let's move out!
And that's because Black Ops 3 only has... Like, the final mission of that game is like over an hour long, I think. Is this a stealth mission? Did this game have a stealth mission? Just this setup seems... Oh, well, no, he's not suppressed, so it's probably not.
You're clear, Frenchy. Advance.
Rudimentary suppressors did exist in this day and age. But they weren't very good. And very uncommon. And also, no handgun. What a damn surprise at this point. At this point, again, I'm not even surprised anymore. I'm really starting to think that there are no handguns in the campaign. At which point, I may very well turn this whole thing into just a no-shooting playthrough. Honestly, a no-shooting playthrough would be easier. Because I could knife and use grenades, technically. I think someone else, I think his name is Rocket Sloth, has already done that for a lot of games. Though not Call of Duty 3, because no one knows this game exists except for me and the people who have watched these streams. That is... Can we quit with the grenades, please? It's really getting annoying. Alright, I'm going to swap to an MP40, because they're more common, so I'll fill up on ammo quickly. Just the memories I have of playing this on the Wii. Motion-controlled shooting. Yeah, I remember when that was going to be the thing of the future. Motion controls were the way everything was going to go, according to the Wii. And don't get me wrong, I love the Wii. I have nothing against the Wii. I love the Wii. Yeah, it just had a few disadvantages at times. Are those legs or are those bricks? Okay, no, those are bricks. I thought those were bricks stuck in the wall. Because they were jiggling around. Okay, so I want to test something again. Does he stop shooting if I shoot near him? No, he does not. So, I mean, I guess it makes sense because he's in a mounted machine gun position. I guess it makes sense. Because that happened in, like, the first mission of the game where if you shot near somebody, it stopped them from shooting at you. But they weren't, like, in a mounted gun or anything, so I guess it made more sense at that point. Just, again, this whole game is just bizarre. Like, it's one of the most out there Call of Duty games I think I've ever played. And not necessarily in a bad way, you know? That's the thing, is it's not in a bad way. I might actually have to try to play through this game legit. Just see what it's like, just to play it, like, as a normal human being, not trying to do it in this horrible method. Because I could see it being fun. I mean, I played through it a few times when I was a kid. Well, not really a kid, like preteen, but when I was younger. Yeah, remember those days when Call of Duty was only a T-rated game? I remember those days. Because my parents wouldn't have let me buy this, or wouldn't have let me have it at all if it was M-rated at the time. I mean, the first M-rated game I ever played was actually Call of Duty 4. And that is barely deserving of an M ranking. Barely. If at all. World at War, however, the next year, yeah, that one I see why it's an M rating, because that one actually makes sense to be there. Compared to Call of Duty 4, at least it does. And like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2, I can understand it from there on, but I don't really understand Call of Duty 4 being M-rated. It doesn't... Maybe it was the nuke scene. Maybe that's the one thing that pushed it over the edge. I don't know. I don't know about the ESRB. It's like how the South Park movie was originally rated NC-17, and they made fun of the MPAA throughout the movie because of it. Because that's how Trey and Matt are, and it's awesome. It's also nice because I'm noticing a lot of the Germans have bolt-action rifles in this one. A lot fewer submachine guns and assault rifle type weapons. Hey there, buddy. You in a comfortable position? Yep, for talking. I would have continued that conversation, but he was causing me to get shot, and I don't like to get shot. Being shot is not fun. Copy for £9? Oh, that's not bad. Because £9 is probably about 12 US dollars, so yeah, that's not bad at all. Yeah, I'd say go for it. Like, I think it's worth 10 to 15 bucks for the campaign alone. It's an experience. As long as you're willing to pay for an experience. More than anything, nothing wrong with that. I mean, I basically bought it for $15 for the experience. / challenge run. And I'm having a lot more fun with it than I thought I would. It makes me wonder how Veteran is. I might have to play some on Veteran once I finish this run and just see what it's like. Because, shut up, alarm. Because with how much your allies actually help you, I don't know. It'd be an interesting experience. It's just one of those, like I said, this has just been a weird game. Oh, I don't know why I still drink vodka sometimes. I don't like the taste of it. Or no, I don't mind decent vodka, but like I said, this is literally the cheapest vodka I could ever find at the liquor store here. Because this is... How big is this bottle? I'm trying to figure out how big this bottle actually is. Oh, it's a 1.75 liter for like $11. Oh, crap. Oh, okay, I'm really glad that wasn't an actual grenade. I didn't mean to do that. That was a total accident. It's 1.75 liter for about $11, $12. For vodka is a pretty good price. It'd be an even better price if I could get it for bourbon. Or whiskey. I prefer the dark liquors. They have a better taste. They have an acquired taste, but an actual taste nonetheless that I actually like that isn't rubbing alcohol. I've actually been to some places where I swear they're using moonshine to make their hand sanitizer. Because, like, I would get some hand sanitizer from there, just use it on the way out of work, and the sanitizer, the smell was identical to Blue Lightning. And Blue Lightning... burping there a little bit. Blue Lightning is a type of moonshine we have down here in South Carolina. It's 64% alcohol by volume, or 128 proof. So, I don't know what you guys tend to drink, but yeah, it's 128 proof. Which is, you know, 50% stronger than your average dark liquor, and nearly 100% stronger. Well, no, it's about 60%, 60 to 70% stronger than vodka. So it doesn't take very many shots to screw you up. I have a jar of it actually in there. I really don't drink it at all. I actually have it mostly for cleaning purposes or disinfecting purposes. Because in a pinch, you can make moonshine work because it's really, really strong. So I really only have it for cleaning purposes or disinfecting and stuff like that. And I guess if you ever got, like, stabbed or something, it would probably be good to have because you drink a few shots of that and you'll probably forget that you got shot. I should probably stop before this somehow gets me in trouble with YouTube. Because I know they're not a fan of, like, drinking stuff. Even though I find it bizarre that they don't demonetize my drunk streams. And yet, like, I've seen people on Min Squad's videos comment, like, if he did these videos drunk or whatever, he should do that at some point. Hi, CJ. Is there another way up there? Is that a ladder? I think I see a ladder. Feels weird, though, because when I was in college, I mostly drank beer. Beer and vodka were the only two things I drank. And now, I only drink dark liquor for the most part. That is so many enemies. How do you expect me to... Is that a door I can... Hello. Just got back from neighbors. Still some more to come out, but they're... I mean... They're all worth it in the end. I mean, I love puppies. I love puppies so much. They're the sweetest things in the world. The most lovey, happy things in the world. The Destiny 2 grind is actually going exceptionally well. Because after the stream finished last night... I'm trying to see if I can actually sprint... Well, not really sprint, but walk through there. Yeah, after the end of... In last night's stream, I got the Ikelos... What the hell was that? I got the Ikelos shotgun, which was the last Curse of Osiris Warmind item I needed. I mean, it took multiple escalation protocols to get it, like probably about 10 maybe not 10, but between 5 and 10 escalation protocols to get, but it was the first reward I got that was an Ikelos weapon this week, and it was an all-weapons week, so it was only... Crap. Okay, so I'm gonna have to find another way to get through there. It was the first Ikelos item I got this week, so... That was really lucky. Okay, it only started me back like 2 to 3 minutes, so it's fine. If they actually shoot him. Okay, they didn't shoot him. I went too fast that time. Then I got 2 of the Forsaken items. From pretty basic stuff. So all I have left are 2 of the Forsaken weapons that are in the Dreaming City. And the secret Victory's Emblem, which is apparently earned by beating all of the Ascendant challenges. Which is not particularly hard, like this is being. Yeah, it's not particularly hard, but it takes 6 weeks to do. Because you can only do 1 Ascendant challenge a week. So unfortunately, it's going to take basically 4 more weeks to get. But in that time, I should be able to get my remaining 2 guns. And therefore, I will have the Triumph Seal when I finish that last Ascendant challenge. That's the plan. Now, at that point, I'll still have to do the last Wish raid, and I still know nothing about it. And I still more want to focus on finishing Battlefield 3 first. But you know, it's coming along. I don't think there's anything left to worry about, since I'm 99.99% sure that the Dreaming City is not going away at the end of the season. And even if it is, I'll be done before then, so it's not really that big a deal. Yeah, I'm not too worried, and I'm actually just really happy that I made that much progress. I got so lucky last night, though. Like, it was insane. It was so much luck with that. And I freaked out getting it. Yeah, didn't that like come out today? I think I saw Bad Driver posted a guide of it.
Achtung! Granate!
Oh, that's explosive. I don't want to be near that. That's also explosive, and I don't want to be near it either. Yeah, isn't it like a Frogger type game or something? If so, my dad might like it, because he used to be pretty good at Frogger as a kid. Supposedly, that's what he claims. I don't know exactly how true that is when he was younger. That was apparently his game of choice, like my mom's game of choice was Galaga. Okay, yeah, I think I'm just going to have to sprint through here. And I think I can sprint through there is the thing, so we're going to do that. Let's see if they start humping the staircase again, because that happened last time. He shooting me through a wall! Come on now. That didn't happen in this game. That only happened in Call of Duty 4 and beyond. Will you two actually go up the stairs? Oh, can I push him? Oh, I can push him. Shut up, alarm. I think I just punched him by accident because I was moving my controller because I had to itch my leg. Well, scratch, not itch, but you get what I mean. That looked like a grenade that landed right next to me, but apparently it wasn't for some reason. I don't know. God, the rate this is going, it's going to take 4 streams to get through this game. I do not remember a campaign being this long, except maybe Infinite Warfare, because it has so many optional missions. Even Black Ops 2 only took like 6.5 hours with all the optional missions. They're so shooting me through that wall. Okay, really? He was very clearly shooting me through the wall. And that's not in this game. Okay, this time we're going to toss a smoke grenade and run in there. I'm not going to deal with this much longer. We got to make some progress. We're only an hour in and we've made it through less than 2 missions. I mean, to be fair, we already kind of failed after the last mission. This last mission, oh, you gotta use your Panzerschreck to kill this tank here. Even though we can apparently pull infinite C4 charges out of our assholes at any given time. And also, this game doesn't seem to have handguns, like, at all. I have not seen one yet, and we're in the 6th mission. I have not even seen a single one. I don't think I was supposed to be on top of that, but it let me go on top of that. What if I did like a Destiny 2 handgun only run? That sounds like a horrible idea. I have no intention of doing that, by the way. I'm just mentioning it as an idea to someone out there. I'm sure someone would do it. I don't even... Does the game even still have a campaign, like, at all? Because it's gotten so many updates. Like, does it even still have a campaign? Or is it just, like, a bunch of tutorial stuff now, leading into the DLCs? I wouldn't be surprised if it was the latter, honestly. They've reworked the game so many times you can't keep track of it anymore. Come on, Mr. Bolt Action Rifle. Oh, you actually hit me, but I can survive that. I can survive that as well. I'll let my friend here kill you. Corporal Keith. For some reason, I read that as Kevin for a second. What happens if I shoot the glass? Anything? Kind of breaks. Barely. The MP40 looks pretty good for this era. For 2006. It's nice and shiny. God, they're shooting me through the walls. I wouldn't be offended if I was also allowed to do the same thing, because I'm not allowed to do the same thing. Mr. Keith, shoot, kill stuff, please. Oh, he's standing in the doorway. Well, isn't that fantastic? Mr. Fantastic, for that matter. Like, that is actually helpful to me. That is a grenade that almost hit me.
Grenade, get out of there!
He was glitching to the wall there for a second, but that's okay.
Stay close! Let's go!
Speaking of shiny stuff, or stuff like that, it looks like all the shinies he said that their town survived another night and they're at 5% containment, so really hope he's okay and that his house survives. I mean, the good thing is that he and his family, at least him and his wife, got out, is the main thing that matters. They managed to get out. So they're at least safe from the fires. That's what matters more than anything. It's weird, though. We really have not heard much about California's wildfires right now, like over here on the East Coast, like at all. I swear I have seen like almost nothing about it.
Infantry!
It's only COVID this and COVID that. Nothing else. That's all we get to hear about is COVID. COVID, COVID, COVID. Okay, can you guys, like, kill these last two? Because they're blocking my only way out, and I don't want to have to clear this area again. I kind of just bait them away so I can get around them. I don't really want to waste a smoke grenade on two enemies. So if I shoot near them... Okay, so they're not distracted in this mission like they were in that earlier one, so maybe that was just a bug or something. Oh, screw off, game. That exploded through a wall and killed me. You can be 2 feet away from a grenade and it doesn't kill you. Yet that kills me. Okay, this time I'm not even going to hesitate. I'm using a smoke grenade if I get up there again. That's absolutely ridiculous. At any other point in the game, a grenade 2 feet away from you doesn't kill you. But in this case, it was 10 feet away from me and behind a wall, and it did kill me. I don't like bad game design. Especially things that seem intentionally badly designed. I'm not going to waste absurd amounts of time on this level. I don't even know how long this level is. I mean, it's only the 6th one in the game. I still got 8 more. Alright, shoot him, please. Oh, that was an explosion. And it was good for us. I actually killed things. That FG-42 would be nice if I was allowed to use it. FG-42s are fun. They have a very high fire rate, at least in these games. I don't know how true it is to real life, because I never really looked at one in real life. I've shot an MP40 in real life, and a PPSH. And an MG42, for that matter. Because there's this place in Las Vegas. It's called Battlefield Vegas. And they have this massive selection of guns you can shoot. Like fully automatic stuff and all. Like war weapons and everything. It's so cool, and you can... It's fairly expensive, like a lot of stuff in Vegas. But you know, you go there and you can... It's almost like a restaurant. You order what guns you want to shoot, and they take you out to the range and you get to shoot them. And it was totally worth it. Got to shoot an MP40, shot a PPSH, shot an MG42, which I don't recommend. They're not that easy to use. Shot an MP5. And shot a 50 cal, Barrett 50 cal. That was an awesome experience. Because that's the first time and only time in my life I've gotten to shoot something full auto. This full auto stuff is hard to get over here. You can, but you have to have a special permit to do it. And you can only buy ones that were made before, I think, 1981. Or whatever year some law came into effect. And because of that, there's a limited supply, so they're ridiculously expensive. They're like tens of thousands of dollars. Okay, we're back here again. There's two guys. If you two would like to go in there and actually shoot, not because I'm worried about wasting a smoke grenade, because I'm worried about not being able to get past them even if I use said smoke grenade. That's the main worry, is I don't know if I can get past them even if I use it. Because they'll probably just throw a grenade that'll kill me through a wall again. Oh, this time you decide to rush in and help. Yeah, thanks for being so helpful last time. Let me guess, checkpoint. Oh, no, actually not. Oh, those are Germans. I hope you guys are actually going to shoot them. You provide sniper fire. Are you going to actually kill the enemies here, or am I going to have to do it? Oh, no, they're coming. One of them is. I thought he was dead there, but no, he's a named NPC. He's not dying. That is an explosive barrel, and I do not want that to explode on me. Shut up, alarm. Oh, yep, there's one. One more enemy. You can do it, Corporal. Open the gates. Escort missions. Ew. No one likes escort missions. They're disgusting. And terrible. In, like, every game that they've ever been a... Oh, okay, well, it's in a vehicle, so it's slightly less horrifying.
Good show, boys.
There's not enough time.
This might be the end of the mission.
Yeah, careful with these.
Oh, okay, you're gonna make me do the work because you don't want to go out there. Okay, I don't necessarily blame you that you want to live. Uh-oh, I'm on a mounted gun. I don't like. Oh, I really don't like. That is really zoomed in, too. That is extremely zoomed in. Uh-oh. I don't like this. Wait, plant charges? What? I can't get out of the vehicle. Train! Okay. You almost got run over by a train. Hey, Chassa. God, we're still not done with this mission. Oh, that's an enemy, isn't it? Yep, that's an enemy. I should probably not be near that. You know what? Let him kill me, because I was dumb and walked right into that. That one was on me. I walked right into him. I thought it was a blown-up half-track, but it was not a blown-up half-track. It was a normal half-track that was not exploded. Sniper! I died. Okay, that's not a good sign. See if we can figure out a way through here. All we have to do is plant a charge. Collapse sometime? I mean, what games do you play? I don't play too much multiplayer stuff anymore. That truck's probably going to explode, isn't it? Or was that too advanced for this game? I'd like to help one of you, but I don't really know what I can... You know what? I guess I can try a smoke grenade. That might work. I don't know. That was a Lee Enfield. I thought it was maybe something special. Oh! Oh! Hidey hole! Hidey hole! That is a lot of enemies. Most of the Call of Duties, okay. I still got to do most of the Call of Duties on PS4. Which I'm not looking forward to. Okay, I might be able to do this. It might take 2 smoke grenades. I don't really play Modern Warfare 2019 anymore. I'll probably delete it once I do my challenge run for it. Handgun only playthrough, but that one might be doable in only a single night, actually. Because you can beat that campaign in 4 hours. So now my team decides to be useless. Of course they do. No, I already finished me. Oh, you mean for me to do? Yeah, I mean, Advanced Warfare is my plan for my next one to do, but I guess things change a lot. I kind of want to do Infinite Warfare as well sooner rather than later, just because it's the next one I got to do a run for. What the heck? Excuse me, game? I know this is a PS3 launch title, but come on now. No, Michael, there are not trophies for this game. Which is probably a good thing, because I looked up the list. The list was rated like a 9.5, which I have a hard time believing, because you could boost the multiplayer at this point. I think it's purely because the multiplayer, it's like how Far Cry 2 has like an 8 or a 9 out of 10. And it is not that because you can boost the multiplayer now. Like, Far Cry 2 is not a 9 out of 10. Mostly because you can boost the multiplayer. Because of that, I think it comes out to like a 6, if you ask most people these days. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not doing a Black Ops 3 challenge run, that's for sure. I will do it eventually, though. At least for the Platinum and the 100%. As far as I know, the 100% is easier than the Platinum because it's all zombies, and you can just use the super powerful, overpowered gobble guns. Yeah, World at War as a Platinum is not an easy one, so that's a good one to have. That is in the top 5 hardest. That one is not fun to go for the Platinum in, I will say that right now. 'Cause I still remember doing it back in the day. It was not a fun experience. Not one I ever want to go through again. Unless they fix the grenade spam issues. If they fix the grenade spam, I would actually try it again. But they're not going to do that, obviously. I do wonder, though, if we would ever get, like, a Call of Duty World at War remastered. I wouldn't count it out for being a thing that could happen. You didn't even earn it legit. Why are you telling me that? If you don't earn something legitimately, don't go around telling people. That's the last thing you want to do. Two hardest, Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4. They're in the top 3, that's for sure. The only other one that would be up there would be Classic. Classic is absurdly hard. It's not even time-consuming either. It's not that long of a game. It's just so ridiculously hard because it's so different. No health regeneration. To make thumbnails, if I am bothered enough to make thumbnails, well, not really bothered, but, you know, if I actually decide to make a thumbnail, I make them in Photoshop. I just take the pictures off the internet and put them in Photoshop and make them in there. It's not too difficult. But you also have to own Photoshop, which is not the cheapest thing in the world. 'Cause, I mean, I have Adobe Creative Cloud, but, I mean, it's a little pricey. I'd say it's worth it, especially if you want to be like a content creator. It's definitely worth it.
All right, here's the situation.
But it is pricey.
Over those catwalks, through the office up there, or straight through the lower level here. Doyle, you take point.
Michael, I would highly suggest that you hide that so you can still be on the leaderboard and stuff. Because someone will catch it eventually. Paint works too. Paint totally works. I used to use Paint. Or I think I did. I used something like that. Maybe it wasn't Paint, it was something like that. But nowadays I use Photoshop. And I don't really have to do too much either. Like, it's not really that hard to do in Photoshop because it's really just overlaying a text bubble onto it. Ghosts really wasn't that bad, surprisingly. Wait, Chazza, you also get Adobe for free? What school did you go to? Because when I was at Clemson, we got Adobe for free. Obviously, I don't get it anymore because I graduated 2 years ago, but that's pretty awesome, like, if they partnered with more schools than I thought. Because I knew they were partnered with Clemson, but I didn't know about anyone else. Because that's how I got accustomed to Premiere Pro. And I've used it ever since. It's a fantastic editing service. Oh yeah, I know I'm not the best at using them. I don't claim to be the best at using them. I'm not that great with anything. Except maybe Fallout, because I've put so many ridiculous numbers of hours into stupid challenge runs and other things. Penn State? Okay, so Penn State has it for free then. So it must be a lot more schools than I thought. Yeah, private schools, I wouldn't be surprised if private schools get it. They told you that when you called them? Wow, okay, that's honestly kind of funny. But yeah, Ghost really isn't that hard to... Wait, what? Excuse me? This was a doorway. It's now a brick wall. Does someone want to explain that one to me? How does a doorway turn into a brick wall? Because magic? I guess because magic. Oh, you're in Australia? Nice, nice. Although, I heard that Australia is not really good for, like, megabyte, like, you know, internet speed and stuff. That's what some people have said. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I've heard. That it's really not good for internet speed. Yeah, break doors. I was not expecting to see that. I will say I was not expecting to see that. That's a little bit random. Yeah, I always heard Australia is really bad for internet. So what if I shoot you in the leg 3 times? Wait. He went into a last stand. What was he carrying? Okay, hold on a second. I'm now interested in something. Let me kill myself real quick. Because it looked like he dropped... Or it looked like he was shooting while he was down, like Last Stand style. Extinction isn't really that bad, though. Like, me and the people I played with got through Extinction pretty quickly. Both consoles, for that matter. Because we did it on both consoles. It's not terrible. 50 Mbps download, that's actually not bad. I have like 80-ish, I think. Okay, I think he literally just pulls out his rifle. Or did he... No, he had a car. Well, okay, so I guess it was worth trying to see if anything happens. I didn't actually expect anything to happen, but I wanted to give it a try. Yeah, mine's like 80-ish, I think, per second. Download. I don't know what my upload is. I I needed a lot of help in Extinction on PS4 when I didn't know what I was doing. What'd you join to, Wee Wee? Call of Duty 3, which is turning more into a no-shooting playthrough than anything else. Oh, you got Ghosts recently. Nice, nice. It's Sunday for you. Not for me. It's 9:30 p.m. on a Saturday here. So I assume that means you were in Europe. Or, no, you said you were in I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Disregard that comment. I blanked out for half a second because you just literally just said you're in Australia. I don't know. I've got 6 shots of vodka in me, or 7. I don't even know anymore. Forgive my stupidity. Yeah, it would be... God, it would be really, really late at night for you, like... Well, no. Maybe, depending on where you are in Australia, it would be maybe like 8 or 9 a.m. That sounds about right. Like, anywhere from like 7 to 10 a.m. I don't know the exact time zone, so I know it's somewhere around there, though, because I've played with people from Australia before. I'm getting to a point where I think this objective may not be doable, unfortunately. Oh, 11:30 a.m. Okay. So that's, so you're 14 hours ahead of me. Dang. Is tomorrow any better than today over there? At this point, it's 2020, so I gotta ask. Because 2020 is 2020. Next up on your 2020 bingo card, for the first time ever, we're getting 2 hurricanes at once in the Gulf over here in the US. Supposedly, that's going to happen. And that's never happened before. So that's about right for 2020. I'd be scared if it wasn't 2020. It's also 2020, so at this point, nothing scares me anymore. Because clearly this year is meant to be the end of the world. The Mayans got it wrong by 8 years.
Let's go!
Okay, at this point, I'm about to say I'm not sure this objective may not be doable under these conditions. Oh. That's... I feel really stupid because I thought that was the door I went through. We went through here. This is what alcohol does to your brain, kids. Oh, I can so go through that. So you guys are in 3 time zones? That's cool. I thought Australia was 2 time zones.
Go, go, go!
I know it's bigger than a lot of maps portray it to be, but I only thought it was 2 time zones. Because the US is 4. Not counting, like, Hawaii and Alaska. I'd like to go to those states at some point because Hawaii is the only state my grandparents never went to. They're in their mid-80s now, so, or early 80s, so they probably won't ever get to go to Hawaii. They've been to Alaska, though. How am I alive? What? Okay, hold on just a second. Needed a Leviathan raid and a flashpoint. Can you not do a flashpoint anymore? That was like one of the easiest trophies. And the base game was easy back when I did it. I think the flashpoint this week is on Nessus, if that helps. If it's still the same thing it used to be. Now, I don't know if it's still the same thing. 4? Yeah, we're 4 time zones. So so that means you guys are probably 4 as well. I don't know. I'm drunk. I can't comprehend reading at this point in time. I'm not really supposed to. It's Saturday night. It's my night to enjoy life a little bit. They really are not that good at shooting you. This might be the easy... You know what? I'll try somewhere else. You've been to California, Hawaii, Washington State, and parts of Canada. Okay, so you've been on the West Coast mostly. I really want to go out there at some point. I mean, I've been to a good number of states compared to a lot of people. It's like, I've been to pretty much everywhere on the East Coast. If this actually works. Like, I've been most everywhere on the East Coast. Not everywhere, but most everywhere. At least especially along the southern East Coast. Okay, you know what? I'm shooting because at this point, I don't really think it's going to let me through this. If it does, I don't really see how. Because my teammates are no longer... Wait, that door wasn't open. Wait, what? Okay, hold on a sec. I was about to say, I was about to just, you know, keep going, but... Light levels... Your light level can be too low for a flashpoint? That's surprising. Been to Ohio, Texas, New York, New Jersey, Arizona. Man, you've been all over the place. I've mostly only been in the southeast and parts of a little bit of the northeast. And Nevada for Las Vegas. How did that door get open? Was it open before? Okay, I don't know. Hold on just a second. Chaza, Pennsylvania's like, it's a big industrial state. A little bit up the East Coast.
Move out!
Like midway up the East Coast. It's before you get to New York. It's not terribly far from DC, our capital. So it's sort of part way up the East Coast. It's still a real industrial area. It's a lot of mining, a lot of factories, stuff like that. I don't live far at all from Georgia or Florida at this point. Oh my, I'm stuck in place. Yeah, I got stuck in place. Okay, you know what? Okay, here's what's going to happen here. I'm not going to keep wasting time on this. This is getting ridiculous. I'm wasting way too much time here. We're going to try this way once or twice, and if it fails, I'm going to start killing, because I'm sick of wasting time. 2 hours to New York and 6 hours to DC. Okay. Because I've been to DC. I've been to DC a couple of times, actually. Old coal miner area. Yeah, that's a lot of, like, Pennsylvania and parts of the old Rust Belt. Pennsylvania, West Virginia. What's QLD, then? I don't know what that is. I'm not smart. That smoke grenade probably fell off the side, didn't it? Yes, it did. Okay, I'm just about to say... I don't know if you can get through this area. I've gone through so much of this, but honestly, there's so many enemies here. We really can't seem to deal with them outside of just normal weapons, so... I just might not have a choice but to shoot here. I mean, it's not like we haven't already failed the challenge a couple of times, but... Alright, so I'm gonna say that this mission's gonna be another big L. Because I've been here for half an hour, and I'm not... I gotta make some progress here. I've been here for half an hour. So, we're just gonna play normally here for a second. I hate having to do it, but overall, you know, again, this run has been successful so far. Nevada for Vegas. Yep, Vegas is fun. Just don't budget yourself too much money for it so you don't end up wasting too much. Savannah, okay, I know exactly where that is. Well, kind of know exactly where that is, but maybe not exactly. I could probably show them on a map or something, but that'll be cool though. Have fun down there. I like Georgia. Georgia's a good state. My best friend from college is in Atlanta. Yeah, my best friend from Clemson, he's in Atlanta. And Atlanta has a lot of good. It's a huge city. There's a lot to do there. Okay, really? I killed everything there, and it wasn't enough. Yeah, when you go to Vegas, check out Battlefield Vegas.
Let's go.
That's where I got to shoot all the fully automatic weapons at. It was cool. Yeah, Savannah, like, yeah, Georgia's a good state, though, because like I said, my best friend from college is there. I have other friends that live in, like, even the Atlanta area. Yeah, Clemson's in South Carolina, so we're one state north of y'all. I went there. I'm in South Carolina now. I won't say any more about my current location. I'll just say that I'm in South Carolina. And I love it down here. I missed down here when I was in Ohio for a year. Ohio sucked. With the exception of the food. The food was awesome in Cincinnati. And that was because it was Cincinnati. If it was anywhere else in Ohio, it would have sucked. Even worse. But the food was amazing in Cincinnati. Like, it was the best town, well, city for food I've ever been to. I know we have a couple of viewers from my streams that are from the Cincinnati area or are currently living there, which is really, really cool. Some of them actually knew some of the locations, which is really cool. Alright, so this mission is basically a straight up fail at this point. So like I said, I'm not going to waste hours and hours working on this mission. I don't know, maybe you could get through here without killing anyone. There's probably a way to do so, but I'm not really going to waste the time to figure it out. Why are handguns not a thing in this campaign, though? That's what gets to me. Is, why do they not exist? I have not seen a single handgun in all 6 missions that we're on now. We're on the 6th mission. I have not seen a single one yet. It's ridiculous. Oh, hello. QuickTime event. Right, because these are a thing for some stupid reason. Oh, God, why? Just why? Why? Again, just, I don't understand the reasoning behind this. Why were these... This is... Why? Throw him off the cliff. Well, not cliff, but you see what I mean. The platform. Okay, that might not actually kill you in real life. That's really not a huge fall, like 20 to 30 feet. You'd break both your legs, but you might not die from that. Like, that's not the worst fall you could take in the world. You could jump off the Empire State Building and be dead guaranteed.
Jerry's breaking from cover! Southeast!
I'll find us a ride out.
Alright, so we got some checkpoints, so we'll see if they can actually do some work here. Columbus, yeah. Oh yeah, if you go to Penn State, you should hate Ohio. Your thumbnails out of 10? I mean, I haven't seen your thumbnails, so I wouldn't really be able to rate them. They're probably as good as mine are, or better, so I can't really... I'm sure they aren't any worse than mine, that's for sure, because mine are very, very boring, cheap, quick. I'm stuck on a barrel. I'm also kind of hungry. Maybe I should make some ramen when this is all done. Yeah, I'm gonna make some ramen when we're done. Yeah, at this point, I'm just gonna kind of say screw this mission. This mission is just... You could get through this handgun only if you really spent the time on it. It's just not worth it, though. I mean, there's nothing in this mission that would disqualify the run so far. It's just about actually, you know, I'm starting to think there are no handguns in this game's campaign. I'm actually getting into that method of thought that it's not a thing. Because it really seems that way. Because I have yet to see a single one in this entire grenade. In this entire campaign. Is that barrel gonna, like, explode or something? I don't think so. The best type of ramen... whichever one's cheapest at the store is the best type. Yes, I'm that kind of a person that cares about bargains on ramen. My parents don't understand where I get the cheapskateness from. Most likely from my grandparents on my dad's side. But it's kind of funny, like, because they're not that level of cheap that I am. Because I don't buy ramen when it's at full price. I buy it on sale. I buy whatever the cheapest brand is that I can find.
That's the last one. What took you boys so long?
Why would I spend $2 on ramen when I can spend $1 on ramen? Why would I spend $10 on steak when I can pay $6 per steak? You know? Like, it's dumb. Why would you spend more money than you have to on something for the same quality? And before you ask, I'm nowhere near the level of, like, extreme cheapskates. Have you guys ever seen that show on, like, TLC? That show's hilarious, just how cheap some people are. I am not that level of cheap. I guess that tank doesn't care that we ran right into it. I didn't run anyone over, I ran around them. Friggin' German battalions, get out of the damn road. That's gonna... Where am I even... Why is this a thing? Why are these driving sections a thing? I'm not complaining that much because it breaks up the gameplay, but why are they a thing? Like, that's really bizarre by Call of Duty standards. It's just kind of out there. I've already failed this mission multiple times, so whatever at this point. Yeah, I spend money on games and I'm cheap on everything else.
Danger! Geralt!
I buy a lot of cheap food. Like, my clothes are like normal, like average price for clothing for the most part. But food, I buy a lot of discount food because, again, what's the point of paying $2 for something you can get for $1 when it's the same quality? Like, that's just dumb. Faster than words. That's probably the reason why I buy this cheap-ass Zemkov vodka.
I left while you were setting the charges.
You're a friggin'
And it's
coward.
terrible, by the way. I don't recommend drinking
Get up,
this.
Doyle. We're going back in.
It tastes
Then sleep, you will be
awful.
dead.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Like, this is some of the worst vodka I have ever had.
English, for Christ's sake!
The Germans would shoot
It's
the rebels.
probably meant to be a mixer.
They shot your buddy here? Vous osez me traiter de collaborateur?
Of course, I take shots from it.
Damn straight, I think.
I do wonder if I just, like, bought a bottle of Everclear, I could probably take 2 shots of that
Yo, Major.
in a drunk stream and not have to drink anything
We will
else.
be too if we stay here much longer pointing guns and accusations at one another.
Because Everclear is around 170 to 180 proof.
7 kills in as
And it tastes like that sounds.
Later. Air support is arriving.
I've never had a shot of Everclear. I never intend to do so.
Ride Bohatel.
Made me sick before. Me, Lizard Guy, and 2 of our other friends made party juice that was Everclear, Kool-Aid, and orange soda. And it made me sick. I don't know if it made them sick, but it made me sick. And I will never, ever consume it again, most likely. I'll stick with my normal human being liquors. When I was in college, I didn't really go to a lot of parties or anything that would have had, like, Everclear and shit in them. What is this target? This? Okay, I can shoot that because there's no humans in it. Because the rules of this run is basically, you know, if there's humans, that's when it's a problem. But if there's no humans, it's okay. So once again, we're the Polish, which is very unusual. Because that has never been in a Call of Duty game or any other first-person shooter as far as I know of. Oh, I think I broke the game. Oh, I broke the game. I'm not supposed to be there. I completely broke the game again. I'm not that surprised. But I broke the game. Also, we're Poland, but we have Shermans. Where the Americans share in the tanks or something? Because the Sherman is an American tank. How do we get him into Poland? How do we get him into Poland without the Russians knowing? And how do we get him into Poland without the Russians knowing and being really fucking pissed off? I'm a big World War II buff, so it annoys me sometimes when I see stupid stuff like this. Well, it might have been true, though. I say stupid, but it might have been true. I don't know as much about tank warfare as other stuff in World War II, so it might have been a thing. I don't know. Can I actually get this thing submerged in the lake down here? No, I can't. I can drive it backwards, though, and backwards is fun. Let's let them do all the work. Yeah, we can't shoot here. Our main gun is jammed. You guys are going to have to do all the work here. There's one down. Yeah, I didn't know we actually gave Shermans to the other nations because I do know for a fact the Sherman was not really the best tank on the battlefield. It was completely outclassed by the German tanks, but the German tanks were made in lower numbers, so that was where the advantage came from, is you could have... The German tanks may have been superior, but they would have had a hard time dealing with 5 Shermans at the same time. What about with the T-34s? I don't know how they stood up to the T-34s. Or whatever this is. I assume that these are Panzers. If I had to make a guess. We haven't had to kill anything yet, though. But yeah, I will assume these are Panzers. That would have been most likely by this stage of the war. Flank right. Okay, well, I will do that. I won't get shot as long as I go through here. I mean, you expect me to flank, but I can't really do that. I didn't run anyone over, so that's good. But they seem to be doing a lot of the work for me. Suppressing fire! I'm suppressing fire! I'm going to waste the military's supply of tank ammunition. I'm going to scare him into submission. He will be terrified of me shooting in his direction, and he will never fire at me again. Oh, those are Tigers. That's even worse, because Tigers... You go with a Tiger, you're fucked. I'm sorry for the language, but you are fucked if you go up against a Tiger. And it looks like the game seems to believe the same way, because that ended badly. You don't go against a Tiger tank. It ends badly. Every time. Unless you're outnumbering him about 50 to 1. If you're outnumbering him 50 to 1, you might be okay. Or 20 to 1, but 50 to 1, yeah, I'd be confident taking one out 50 to 1. Is it going to actually make me shoot here, though? Come on. Vehicle missions aren't always... Oh, well, I ran someone over. Well, let's see what... If I can possibly get them to get coaxed into killing these guys. That was not even close to him, but it's... What the... Why am I getting the damaged animation from that? I don't think they're going to shoot these tanks. This might be another one of those sections. Wait. Wait. Maybe. Yep, it's one of those sections. Well, damn. That's unfortunate. That is a failure. I can already tell the way it's going, and I'm going to have to kill these things. It sucks, too, because in World at War, you could get through the tank mission without shooting. And I have proof of it on the channel. No, apparently not here. That really kind of sucks, because that would have been pretty cool to say I could do. Looks like I gotta kill both. I don't know why you guys couldn't do some of the damage. I I think I mentioned this before, though, but the graphics look really good for '06. This is a 14-year-old game, and the game looks better than some PS4 games. In all honesty. Okay, now what you gonna do? Yeah, what you gonna do? I'm behind a bank of earth. What you gonna do? What are you gonna do about that? You gonna hit me? Apparently not, because we forward the objective. Yeah, speaking of cheap food, though, that reminded me of something. I've got a certain food item in my freezer right now that I will probably have in a future video. And it is a food item that I am not looking forward to eating. And it will probably make me sick, or it has a chance of making me sick. But I will be eating it on video because I love you guys, and because it's something I've honestly kind of wanted to try for like 5 years now. Let's just say it came from the Dollar Tree. And everything at the Dollar Tree costs $1, and it is meat. Meat for $1. Meat for $1 isn't Spam or fish, for that matter. Need to get Blair to record that when I ever end up doing it. Okay, I think it's gonna make us kill a tank, unfortunately. This sucks. I like when you don't have to kill everything. Also, I love how your tanks heal themselves. At this point, this mission's already another bust, so we don't really have a choice. Can I actually... Does this game have environmental destruction? I don't know, because there's another tank there, so we're not gonna stand out in front of him for that. We're not gonna make it easy for him. I don't even know if I'm hitting him at this point. Probably not. Okay, you know what? I didn't kill anyone there, so that's not against me, I guess. I'm also stuck. Come on. Come on, tank. Let's go around the bends. I'm drunk, whatever the fuck it's called at this point. Oh, I died. Oops. Well, it's a checkpoint, so it's okay. I may have to cook my ramen in the microwave this time, though, because I'm not sure if I have a clean pot ready. I think I've got a mixture. I've got some beef ramen, and then... Actually, no, I think I ate all my chicken ramen, which is fine because I prefer the beef ramen anyway. I think it's a little bit better. Not a very destructible environment here. This mission would have made a lot more sense if you were in a Russian tank. Because once again, I don't remember the Polish ever having tanks in World War II. Even if the US gave them to them. I just don't really see it being a thing, because You know, they were under occupation the entirety of the war. And also, just shooting a tank 5 times isn't going to destroy it in real life. You gotta hit them in specific places, like in Call of Duty World War II. One of the few things that game actually did well. I mean, World War II had a tolerable campaign. Wasn't as bad as, like, Black Ops 3 or the lack of one in Black Ops 4. Oh, that was a terrible shot. Just keep pounding him. I love how the boss tank has, like, 5 HP versus, like, 3. Hey, we beat the mission. We failed horribly, but we beat it, thankfully. It's only 10 o'clock here. I guess it makes sense that I'm kind of tired because it's been a long day. And once again, I got up at 7 this morning, which is too early for me.
Look at the tank! It's Richter's number!
This is the one. The Schwiener who drove us from the motherland.
Headed out, Samantha. I don't blame you. It's probably like 4 a.m. over there. I don't think I've ever been up to 4 a.m. that I can remember.
Promotion for this.
I didn't want the promotion. Not this way, anyhow.
Okay, mission 8. We're getting through this one tonight.
Sarge.
Let's keep it dicks, okay?
You got it, Sarge.
Gotta get through 8.
The French had already cleared this area.
Then we got 6 more to go in the next one. Preferably, I'd want to get through 9 tonight.
The battalion can't move in till it's clear.
If I can get through 9, then we only got 5 to go next time. We can get through it in one more stream.
Haven't been heard from in 2 days. Take 2 men.
But again, I mean, this is one of the more doable games.
We're headed up that way.
Surprisingly, it's one of the more doable Call of Duties. More than a lot of them. But this campaign is long. It's taken too long.
Nice and quiet.
Hey, Sultan Hero.
Look sharp. Crowd OP over that ridge.
Alright, I gotta take a piss. I'll be back in like 2 minutes, guys. Alright, I'm back. Not much, Sultan. Just playing through Call of Duty 3, the most forgotten game in the franchise. I'd like to be able to use this, but it's not a pistol, so I can't really use it. Because I'm honestly starting to think there are no handguns in this game's campaign for some reason. I really am starting to think that. I'm wondering if it maybe was a design choice to try to make the campaign easier or something. For the most part, you don't have to shoot much, for the most part. I mean, there's a few places you have to, but most of it you don't. Because there's been a couple of failed missions at this point from one small area of it, but not a significant amount of it. Do the scopes reflect in this game? Not really. I didn't really expect them to. I was just curious if they did. Alright, can you guys just kill the enemies, please? I gotta get through this mission tonight. If I don't get through this one, then that would not be good. Because I gotta get through this one, because then we got 6 more afterward. I don't know, maybe I could get through all 6 in a single video or stream, I mean. If not, I can divide it into 2. We'll figure it out. I haven't decided yet how that's all going to go yet. Oh, the Gewehr 43. That's new. It's the first time we've seen that. Maybe since I see one new weapon, maybe there will be another new weapon in the form of a handgun. Probably not, because this game doesn't seem to care about my feelings at this point. That is quite a few enemy that I probably cannot hit very well. I will hide behind you, whatever your name was. Dixon, I will hide behind you while you ran away like a little bitch, so I guess I gotta do it all myself. We shall toss smoketh grenadeth. Isn't Guzzo like the only one that survives from our squad in this game, from what I remember? Maybe am I thinking of a different game? I don't know. The Gewehr, I see no handgun. I'm still not happy. Once again, this is more turning into a no shooting playthrough. Which again would have certain advantages, because it would mean I'd be allowed to knife. If I could knife, this would be many times easier. Or in this game, it's only melee, but you get what I mean. As well as grenades, too. That's weird. The audio is glitching out a bit. Or it was there for a second. Is YouTube being stupid again, or is it could be mine? It could be on my end. I don't know. It's like my audio is just cutting out every few seconds for no reason. If you guys can hear everything, let me know. I just like to know whether or not it's on my end or if it's on YouTube's end, being stupid as it usually is. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. Okay, that's not going to work. Okay, we don't want to do that. That's not going to work. Did I seriously not get a checkpoint? Or I got like one in there somewhere.
Check it out. Friendlies.
Friendly is about to get killed by a machine gun nest. Yep, I called it. Oh yeah, this is the M1 Garand that had to be reloaded by emptying the entire clip, which was interesting, I suppose. As you can see here, can't reload, I'm hitting square. Interesting. Not necessarily accurate, but I guess kind of cool design. My squad is not helping this time for some reason. They're usually helpful. Like, they've been so good throughout this game, and now they're being like, oh, we're not going to help out here. We don't feel like working out here. Like, we don't feel like actually providing anything of benefit here. I mean, here's the thing, though, is that there's only been one mission so far where you would not be able to do it handgun only because that mission requires you to destroy a tank. Well, technically that plus the tank mission, so 2 missions. All the others should theoretically be possible if handguns are available, which I'm starting to think they aren't. So we're this late into the game with no success finding a handgun. 8 missions in, there hasn't been a single one yet. Which is why it's more turning into a no attack anyone playthrough. Alright, let's see if the squad actually advances here. They seem to be actually trying to do something now, thankfully. Never mind. Alright then, so this mission is looking more and more like it's gonna be another L. Because I'm honestly not sure if it's gonna let me through this area without killing everything, because I got through it the first time, but then there was a huge group right beyond it that I wasn't gonna be able to get past without killing. We'll give it a few more tries, though. I don't give up that easily. I beat Fallout 3 with a toy knife. I don't give up easily, as you guys can probably realize. Actually, you know what that reminds me? For a future run, I want to beat Fallout 3 on very hard difficulty with a toy knife. I think that could be an eventual future Fallout 3 run. Fallout 3 on very hard with a toy knife instead of very easy, or medium. Because I was never above the medium difficulty in that run. And that would be terrible, don't get me wrong, I know it would be terrible. But it would also probably be entertaining, because no one in their right mind would ever do something that stupid. I don't even see, like, Senza or Dante doing that. Min Squad's not going to do it, most likely. Maybe Senza would. I don't know. He might be dumb enough to do that. Or crazy enough. Not dumb enough, but crazy enough to try something like that. More Gewehr 43. You know what? Let's take it. Why not? Because I haven't had it yet. And it actually allows you to reload mid-mag. Hello there. Come on, give me your bullet wounds. That's hurting me too much. God, this game is just taking so long, honestly. That's what astounds me more than anything, is how long this campaign seems to be. I know it's partially the way I'm playing it, but this is a long game. It's longer than a lot of the Call of Duty campaigns out there. Maybe not to the level like Infinite Warfare, but Infinite Warfare has a bunch of miscellaneous missions, you know, optional missions you can take on. Even Black Ops 2 was only like 6.5 hours or something, even with all the optional missions.
Deco, get in Deco!
There's still guys here that aren't dead. I may be stuck having to shoot here. I'm not seeing a whole lot of options, and my guys aren't doing a whole lot. Unless they actually decide to do something here. Like not let me get killed by a grenade.
It's Deco game! Go! I'm empty! Reloading! Feindliche Truppen verlassen die Deckung!
Stay hidden. See if they actually do anything. They probably won't because that's how this game seems to function.
Schnell und unauffällig auf deren linke Flanke!
Okay, they shouldn't be able to hit me very easily here. If they would actually clear out that bunker, that would be fantastic. They're not even... Why are they not going after the bunker this time? They went after it last time. Shoot in the general direction and see if it makes them angry. I don't even know at this point. Wonder what the Gewehr is chambered in, actually. I'm curious. Because Springfield's a 3-06. I wonder what this one will be chambered in. Because my SKS is chambered in 7.62 by 39, so it makes me wonder if this might be the same or if it might be something else. I mean, let me make one thing clear. This campaign isn't really that hard on regular, by any means. You would never die this much normally. But it's also really just being a dick at times with stuff like this. It just, the game will not let me go through without shooting. I know it's a Call of Duty game, but come on. Like, you can be a little bit more realistic, right? Not everyone shoots hundreds of rounds of ammunition from a gun in every war, right? I mean, guns only existed like a few hundred years ago. Okay, this game is being a dick. So, I am going to shoot on this run. Because clearly this doesn't seem to be doable. If it is, I don't have the patience for it, but I've been here for half an hour. I'm not going to keep doing it. I gotta get through this mission tonight. Maybe if I just clear the bunker, though, maybe that'll move them up. That was a terrible shot. That was terrible. I didn't even kill them, somehow. I should have, but I didn't. L3 is still binoculars for some stupid... I still don't understand that one. That's just weird. Like, that's got to be one of the strangest design choices I've ever seen in a game. Binoculars? I mean, really? Thank you. Oh, crap. Where are they hitting me from? Okay, so we killed the bunker that time. And it made our guys advance, so it seems to have... That's an enemy right there that's going to kill me. Don't let that happen. Okay, we're clear down here. I will take your Gewehr 43. It's going to have more ammo, most likely. And unfortunately, I don't seem to have much of a choice at this point because the game is just... It's not giving me the options, you know? It's not even like the other... That's what's so weird about this, is it's not like a lot of the other modern Call of Duty games where it's, you know, you have to deal with this using an anti-armor weapon or whatever. No, it's just like... You could totally do this with just a handgun, but the game doesn't give you a handgun. I gotta do a little bit of research on this game at some point and find out if it's even possible to spawn a handgun in the campaign, because so far I'm thinking it's not. Because I have yet to see one in this entire campaign, and we're more than halfway through. And that's bizarre by these run standards. Even Call of Duty Classic gave you one by this point. Call of Duty Classic gave you one in like half of the story missions as a starting weapon. Well, I mean, it was only a story mission, but they gave you one in like half the missions as a starting weapon. Like, you might have had very little ammo for it, but you got one.
I'm out of ammo.
You just move up so we can at least get a freaking checkpoint, because I'm done with dealing with that first objective at this point. It's kind of ridiculous. Just let me get that checkpoint so I can actually, you know, not end it here. Cut through the fence. Or knock the fence down. That works as well.
Dix, we got a live one here. Medic!
I hope you guys have had a good weekend out there in the world. It's been a fine weekend for me, aside from getting up absurdly early today.
We found a whole bunch of them in, like a storage depot.
For a Saturday, I mean. It's not absurdly early for a weekday, but for a Saturday it was.
The depot's probably off the main road. That way.
We'll take care of it. Huxley, take 2 guys and scout on ahead.
Right.
Guzzo, Nichols, you're with me.
Damn Germans took out my whole squad.
Gonna be all right, soldier.
All right, let's keep going. We at least got a checkpoint. Okay, we're gonna toss a couple smoke grenades and see what happens. See if I can run past them. Oh, it seems to be a possibility. A possibility, because I think that's a restaurant. I think there's a restaurant called Postabilities that I assume is a pasta restaurant. Which I love myself some good Italian food. Italian is one of my favorites. Anything pasta or pizza related, I love. Those are my favorites. Some of my favorites, at least, along with meats. Just straight up eating meat. And potato. Irish potato. Okay, if I die, that's fine because I see a place I can hide, so I need to go to the left this time. Yeah, it's been a bit of a long day. But I went on a bit of a shopping spree today. I picked up some things from a couple of stores that I needed, so it was okay. I don't usually like shopping either, but I picked up stuff I wanted from certain specific stores, so it was okay. Usually I don't like shopping unless it's for video games, guns, or food. Like, those are the three places where I will deal with shopping. Sorry, Blair, if you're watching this. I'm glad that you're not a big shopping person. Shopping is a waste of money in most cases. I'm not quite extreme cheapskate, so... But I am a little bit cheap.
We need to find the other depot.
Okay, they actually kill everything behind us yet? I know that Extreme Cheapskates show is pretty crazy at times. Like, some of the stuff that they do, it's gotta be at least somewhat fake and exaggerated. Because I watched one episode a couple days ago that was like some guy had his daughter's Sweet 16 at a strip club because it was way cheaper than anywhere else. Like, that's just so out there. I mean, not that I'm saying he did anything wrong. Strip clubs can be fun. Probably not during COVID, but... this would have been years ago, probably. Well, I guess it was during the day, but still. This is another one of those sections that's not going to let me through. At least not any reasonable amount of time. It's all about, I'm finishing this mission today, and then I'm calling it quits. I'm tired, it's been a long day, and this stream has been less successful than the first one in terms of actually being able to beat the game without shooting stuff. Which I'm still surprised as to how much you actually can do without shooting stuff. It's a lot. It's a lot more than I would have thought. That was a terrible shot. Got him. Of course they don't see my sniper scope or anything because they're dumb. Ah, stupid Nazis, you can't see my shiny sniper scope. If I could just get a checkpoint. That's the main thing about this game, is that it's a lot less forgiving when it comes to checkpoints compared to most of the games in the franchise. Ooh, a trench gun, eh? Didn't the Germans try to ban this thing in World War I because they thought it was cruel and unusual or something? It was some ridiculous thing they called for in, like, whatever the conventions were during that time period. Because they said it was too brutal or whatever. Like, you guys knew that shotguns had been around for 50 years by that point, right? Actually, they've technically been around for even longer than that, but effective shotguns have been around for at least like 30, 40 years. And this was no exception. Pump-action 12-gauge shotgun chambered in 00 buck would have wreaked havoc in the trenches of World War II, or World War I, or any war, for that matter. Okay, I guess this was the objective that I was going for with this stupid dual shock motion. Again, I still think this is dumb. don't remember it being that bad on the Wii, but that was also on the Wii, and I don't really remember at this point or care. Die, will you? Shot you in the head 3 times with a trench gun. What are the Germans mad about if it doesn't kill you in 3 headshots? If I can shoot someone in the head 3 times with this thing, it doesn't need to be banned in warfare. That'd be like shooting someone 3 times in the head with a .22 caliber. And them surviving. I mean, I'm not saying you would survive that, I'm just saying it's I guess, a possibility. Well, we're down to 16 bullets, which is fine. Hopefully we're... Wait. What did I just see there? Did I just see a pistol? I thought I saw a handgun. I legitimately thought I saw one there. I'd be a lot more willing to take risks in this run if you got more checkpoints. But that's just the thing, is they don't give you checkpoints in this at all. It's a lot less forgiving than the later games. I mean, Modern Warfare 2019, you get a checkpoint every, like, 15 to 20 seconds, I feel like. I mean, technically, most of the missions so far have technically been questionable, but I need to do some research on whether or not handguns are even available in this game's campaign. Because if they are, and I've just gotten horribly unlucky with drops, then all but 2 missions have been doable. One mission required the use of a Panzerschreck, so obviously that's a fail. And one is a tank mission that required you to kill a few of the tanks. So yeah, once again, apparently they tried to ban this weapon or something similar to it from warfare during World War I because they thought it was too unfair or something like that. I mean, this is only the 8th mission. We still have 6 more after this. I'm not even sure we'll be able to beat it in one more stream. Like, I'm shocked at how much time this has taken. This feels like an absurdly long campaign, by Call of Duty standards especially. Let's heal up real quick. I'm gonna switch to the MP40 because I'm out of ammo. Oh, he's an enemy. I thought he was a friendly. Because this seems to be like a secret room or something. Oh, it was. It literally was a secret room. It had a trench gun in it. Oh, this is kind of cool. So there's like a... It's like a whole secret area of the bunker. Oh, no, it's not. We walked through here already. I was about to say, like, was this a whole new secret area? Because that'd be kind of cool if it was true. Okay, that's just grenades. I don't see any smoke grenades in there, so it's not really useful to me. Actual grenades trying to kill me. See if I can find the shotgun. There it is, yep. We got a lot of ammo. God, just think of some of the Red Dead 1 and 2 weapons were available here. Just think of that varmint rifle was available here. You know, that rifle, that 22 caliber rifle that would kill everyone in one shot in the early days of Red Dead 2 online? That would have been pretty nice to have for the Allies. When you have that, you're basically invincible. Quit with the grenades. They are annoying. Thank you, Treyarch. Please fix the grenade spam. I mean, they kind of did in future games after World at War, but still. Because this was their first game, so I guess they get a little more slack because of it. How did that kill 3 of them? That's what I'm more curious about, is how that killed 3 of them.
We gotta get across this road. Use that bunker for cover. Use smoke as cover to advance on the.
Thank you. My God, it's been so long since we got a checkpoint. So I can actually, it doesn't matter if I die here because I got a checkpoint. We can hide out right here, let them rush across, it's not going to hurt anything. What's our objective? Oh, okay. Just eliminate enemies guarding this area. I did pop smoke. Do you want me to pop more smoke? Maybe you could get through this if you had the patience for it without shooting anything. I just don't have that kind of patience at this point. If this was at the beginning of the stream rather than the end, I probably would have the patience for it. At this point, I'm starting to think there are no handguns in this game's campaign. It's really looking that way. Because I have yet to see one, and this is going to put us nearly 2/3 of the way through the game. Can't talk much because I actually got to kind of focus here because I kind of want to be done with this level because this level is just being a dick to me. It is being very punishing for no good reason. At least for this kind of a challenge run. Obviously, if you were playing this very normally, you'd probably be fine. Except if maybe you're playing on veteran, it'll probably be a bit of an issue. At least the German helmets show up. Man, if you had a sniper rifle in World War II, you could have done some damage according to this game. The Germans show up like almost glowing with their helmets. Down to our last few bullets. From that, I can still use my sniper rifle. I'm going to hold on to the sniper rifle because I feel like this would actually be useful to have later. I don't know. There might be more to the mission. There might not be. I really don't know at this point. How? I didn't even get a notification that my health was low. Are you serious, game? There was no notification that my health was low, and you just insta-killed me. That is terrible game design right there. For this game in particular. Normally the game doesn't do that to you. Okay, that did not kill me because I was in cover. I don't expect this game to be that stupid. Oh, in a Instagram Live, apparently. Okay, well, they're certainly not going to hit us this time. Okay, that's better. That's safer. Other Instagram Live story going. I don't even think I have the audio on my phone right now. I know I didn't have the audio on my phone right now. Eh, whatever. I'm too drunk to care at this point. I just want to finish this mission and be done for tonight because this is just like... This is kind of a disaster at this point. And we're being completely honest, this is just not going the way I wanted it to. We had technical problems at the beginning, and the actual missions are not going how I wanted them to. It's like the game is just being a dick in every sense at this point. Like, everywhere. But again, though, I still feel like this would have been an interesting game to play in the online back in the day when it was actually popular and, you know, available to play. I think I would have liked this because it had, like, tanks and shit. Like, you could actually man tanks and stuff like you could in World at War. You can't do that in the modern day unless you're playing Warzone, which has PC hackers to deal with, and also that was a terrible shot. That didn't even hit him, but it counted as a hit. And these guys are like infinitely respawning. That's not nice. Can't be doing that to me. Come on, hit him. There we go. How? 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 Explain that one to me, game. Please explain that one.
We gotta get across this road.
I would love an explanation for that one. Because I'm pretty sure I killed everything that was there. At least be consistent with your trench gun damage, will ya? This entire mission is just a failure. There's no way you're getting through this one without killing stuff, honestly. At least not on regular. Maybe if you were on okay, he just like danced my way. Maybe if you were on recruit, it would be a little bit different, and that's another thing is I'm not playing on recruit. So maybe it would be a little bit different if you were on recruit. Well, if I still get shot from behind even though everyone's dead. There's maybe one more here somewhere. I don't know where he is. I can't hit him. I can't hit him. Game, you are broken. You are literally broken.
We gotta get across this road.
I can't hit anyone there. I was shooting in that general direction, and there was no damage done. At least this isn't like Whitetail Challenge where tree limbs have hit detection that stop your bullet. Kind of surprised at this point, given how this game has been so far. It's just been so bizarre of an experience. I don't think guns even know what they're hitting sometimes. So sometimes I'll hit someone and it won't count, and sometimes I won't hit someone and it will count. That's a grenade, but it shouldn't hit me. Surprised it didn't, because usually the game tries to hit me with stuff. I mean, they're throwing like smoke grenades and stuff, but they really aren't doing anything with them. Even if I hit anyone, it doesn't really actually do anything for me. Like, I don't see why I can't advance here, because, I mean, I always die for stupid reasons here. Like there, like, how does that not... I guess it's kind of fair given that my grenades wouldn't kill when their grenades don't really kill either, because their grenades are kind of lower damage than a lot of Call of Duty games. I'm getting shot through a wall, or a rock in this case. There's also someone behind us. I don't know where he is either. How was that not a hit? How was that not a hit? Oh, wait, he's probably friendly. Is he friendly? No, he's not friendly. Then where are my hit markers? Thank you. I hit him 4 times. Where'd he even count? There we go. Alright, game, are you gonna actually function this time, or are you gonna screw me over again in some stupid way? Yeah, this mission definitely seems like a total L. I really don't see you, even if you had a handgun, I'm not entirely sure, even if you managed to find one, if you could get through this. Like, this is just kind of brutal, honestly. This gauntlet of enemies that you can't seem to fight off, that seem to be infinitely respawning. Why did that grenade have like a goo tail on it or something? That was weird. Maybe it was from Nickelodeon or something. Down to 1 grenade. I'm going to save that. I'm going to throw a smoke grenade out here to see if my guys will actually advance. There's 2 more enemies up there. Get one of them. Got him. I see you. Got most of them that time. There can't be that many more in here. There's one right there. Got him. And got him. And we're good. Oh, no you don't. Okay, I was about to say we're good, but apparently there's another room that I didn't know about. Maybe that's what killed me the first time. Okay, you know what? Eat grenade. It's not even a room, it's another trench. Well, they're gonna eat grenade regardless, because at this point I don't even care. Wait, did I throw a smoke grenade or did I throw a regular grenade? Because both seem to have come out at once. It's nice, though, that a melee kill or a melee hit is not an instant death like in some Call of Duty games. That is a nice change. Okay, I'm going to switch to something else in case there is more to this level. I don't think there is, but... or not much more, at least. Oh, yep, we gotta use the mortar to... In all honesty, this is... Oh, that's not even... Oh, God. That's gonna kill someone on my side, isn't it? We're not going for super far targets, are we? That's a weird, context-sensitive option. Just keep lobbing. That wasn't the best of shots, but it worked. I don't really think most normal infantrymen are going to know exactly how to work a mortar. I don't know if it was part of basic training or not. But I guess as long as we complete the mission, it's okay. Just lob a couple more. We can probably just keep lobbing and be fine at this point. Are they actually going to hit this guy that's right here? Or am I going to have to do it myself? Seems like I'm going to have to do it myself because they can't seem to hit him. That's hidden way too close, so we can't do that. That worked. Ooh, there we go. Are we not done with this level yet?
Nice work, Nichols.
Come on, man. This level's just been a pain in the ass from the start. Oh, thank God it's over. Alright, I'm done for tonight, guys. This run was fun for a while, but it's starting to really get on my nerves a little. Seemed very doable for a while. But you know, that's how it goes. That's just how games go. So, next time that we do a Call of Duty 3 stream, we may be able to finish the game. There's 6 missions left. I don't know if I'll be able to get through it in one more stream. I hope so. If not, it will take 2 more streams of 3 missions apiece, but we will see. I should be able to have it done by the end of next weekend regardless. So at least there's that. But you know, it's an interesting game to check out. It's worth trying out.
When I heard, it was quite the ass chewing. No, the Americans.
So, I will see you guys next week for another stream like this, and during the week for normal videos and such. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Hard to do when Jerry pinned our convoys down.
That ends upon our arrival, Sergeant.